aimed hard, but like this guy is a world champion MVP, right? Like
yes.
Canyon is one of the best players in the world, if not the best player. Like,
and also,
it's a meme.
Will this be his redemption series? The answer is probably no, but we'll find out as we get into game. I do want to point out one thing that's pretty crazy. KT's stats are great, right? They had that.
Yeah, and Blank is hovering the Italy here, which is pretty interesting. Thinking about playing that into what is most likely the jungle rumble. And it's definitely a pick that Blank could play, but he does immediately move over to the Nocturne. That's one of the things you were thinking about.
Yeah.
We do get that selected here.
And it could end up being Doran's pick here on the top side of the map. Really easy for him to roam down with Paranoia, but that's not really Doran's playstyle, right? You think of him as he's going to have a bit of a wider, more of a teleport style type Ezreal in the early game because of his lethality and how squishy Ezreal is and how difficult it is for Ezreal to fight early. And this is an extremely common pairing. We've already seen it tonight. Very common, Diana Nocturne. Really good for team fights. You have a lot of long-range engage potential with this, and it allows Diana to close the gap, but this does mean that the Nocturne is going into a solo lane. You know, that was one of the questions we had. Will Blank be playing it? Will it maybe go to the top side? I was literally about to bring it up because you and I were talking to Kisan during the break about how I really would love to see that crazy side lane matchup. As we see Xin Zhao will actually be the jungle, so this means that it's going to be Rumble mid. Also, I guess I should put the caveat that it's possible Xin Zhao's in the solo lane. Seems very unlikely based on what we've seen so far. And the final pick here is going to be the counter into, again, the Camille. And if it's something like a Gwen, that would be so fun to see. I mean, that's the kind of matchup I want to watch. It's extremely volatile.
No!
Here now, they hit level 3. This is going to be your moment, Blank. Sink or swim.
Okay, let's see who they go for as well. The heal comes in, the teleport as well. They want to go immediately for Lahens, who did not have any summoners. As Leo will flash away, there's the first blood. And Dovish is running straight at him, but he dies to the minions. And Noah does go down, but it's still a great trade here for KT at the end of it all.
Yeah, this ends up being better for them. Delay, and they could take that extra money. But Noah's actually coming up, but he's going to be so late. I don't like this for KT.
Oh, they want to engage here. KT are really getting in it. And you can see the huge amount of damage. The Wombo combo that Dove sets up is just massive.
They got to be careful, though, on the retreat here.
Oh, a Freaker actually getting in there. Not sure about this. They're able to take out Blank, but the Revenge might be coming in here from the Ezreal. Huge amounts of damage actually from Dove as he makes his way to yet another kill. And KT will take a big win in that fight.
Well, you know, they make me eat my words as they come out of my mouth, but they don't take the fight on the...
There were no pings. Harp is right on the edge of vision. But Keen will be playing respectful. We're not diving any turrets just yet, as here we go. We're just trying to kill Dove, actually, as there is no escape for him. They just ended his life so quickly, and now that's going to be a lot of value here in the mid lane, especially with the Rift Herald.
Felt like KT took a bit of a gamble there, sending Harp to the top side of the map, expecting that's where the collapse was going,
yes,
if you will.
True.
KT are going to group for this.
And, KT are just getting in there as a team. They see enemy champion, and they dive on enemy champion. There was, like, not even a half second of hesitation as Xin Zhao Dread is going to be able to pick up this.
Dread was a little bit further away than I thought.
Noah's alone down here. There's just nobody here with him. That's just a straight up kill onto him as he stayed for just a bit too long. And that's all the welcome that Keen and apparently Lahens needed to get on in there and take the kill.
So watch this fight again. We're going a little bit back in time, but this is where Fly gets collapsed on, and he still hits a massive equalizer, right? It hits all 4 players. He's feared and blown up. And instead of trying to re-engage here with the Camille and collapse in, Afrika realized they could cut their losses here, grab an objective, and get out, because with all the CC and all the mobility, that Afrika
can work his way out of this one. 2v1, the fear is so big. Into the CC, you can see he's trying to do whatever damage he can to Doran, but that is going to be a sad Camille at the end of the day.
Gold medalist curse.
Yeah. As in he goes, there's the cast, and there it is once again, the dragon going the way, but in goes the set, getting so much value in the back line, but it might not matter. So many low health bars on the side of KT. Everybody is on the run. Once again, we see a set have no follow-up from his team. Noah's trying to go 1v3 here. Doesn't look like it's going to work out, as now it's Blank's turn to try to do exactly that. A very close fight in terms of health bars. Leo is getting low. as he will go down, but Keen's easily able to take the rest of the kills on this one, and he'll be happy he did so.
Yeah, this was a really nice positional move from Afrika Freaks to actually get Dread into position to smite steal that Drake away, guarantee the Drake, and then the follow-up fight is so difficult for KT to pull off. They get desperate. You'll see how Dove is able to get a lot done in the part of this fight where the Paranoia comes through. There's a triple stun here. It's such a great fight. As you mentioned, Lance coming through, but look at Doran here. He has to basically retreat. He goes in after the Paranoia, but he can't get out. Keen gets the stun into the wall, and like everybody's so low here. It's a rare fight that you see in this meta where the Ezreal player is low health towards this part of the fight, and then he can't actually finish off those low health targets. Everybody gets split. I think if Noah actually rotates up here with Blank and Doran, it looks a little bit different, but we saw what actually happens. Keen picks up 1,000 extra gold right before the turret goes down. And now Afrika Freaks have Soul Point 1,000. If you can't have the coordination to set this up, yes, you did it in skirmishes, but not on these objective fights, and it's rough.
Ooh, I think maybe Afrika may have overextended here as they're trying to get on top of the Xin Zhao, and they do have the damage to do so. The Camille is out of the fight for so long. That's another big equalizer, though, once again. Say what you want about Fly, though. He has had some insane equalizers today in this first game. Right there, really turning things up and playing as a team. Really nice solar flare is gonna come in, though. That's two guys that are stuck in the front, but where is the follow-up damage? Here comes Dove, trying to get that engage in. But again, Noah just a little bit out of position. He's able to jump forward, though, and now maybe here is his time to get the damage. They take out Keen. There's the shutdown, which is really massive. And now this kind of skirmish is going to be perfect for Diana and the Ezreal to just chip away one by one. And this is right before the Cloud Drake. This might have been KT's way back into this game.
I mean, it feels like it is. Once again, KT take a skirmish fight with this comp defensively. It's a defensive Paranoia that's just gained from those objectives. And unfortunately for Afrika Freaks, there's not really anything to gain here on the map right now once KT reset, except maybe Blank.
Yeah, one lonely Diana might be the trade here. Blank is delaying for as long as possible and is even going to use his Zhonya's. I think that's okay, especially because there's no objectives on the map for the next 3 minutes that you do use your Zhonya's there. But this is a nice pick for Afrika, and they'll be looking for what you're talking about. But this is, I feel like it's still feeling pretty good for KT here. Noah is absolutely online. Like, this guy is pretty massive right now.
No flash anymore.
He's pretty far away from the fight, though. This equalizer is going to be good, as so many Zhonya's in the back there, and that's a massive engage from Dove, and the follow-up as well from Blank. Do they have the damage to take everybody out? It looks like the answer will be yes, as Leo is on the run. Keen might actually survive and escape here, but that is a huge team fight win going the way of KT as Leo cannot get anything done.
Finally!
If they really have huge amounts of damage on this objective, and they're looking for the engage now, but where's the follow-up? They get the Elder. Do they have the damage to go for the execute? Doran is looking for it. You can't quite get it just yet, but that's a two-man Diana ultimate, and that should just be enough. KT identify their win condition, get the Elder, and end the game, and I think they'll do just that.
Exactly. Baron's up, but you don't even really need to talk about it because they're going to just walk down mid. They have insane pushing power here. Once they take out this inhibitor, anybody who gets near is just going to shatter. And this is just how you win a game. Really nice execution from Dove and Blank. Fly goodbye.
Yeah. Noah's online. He has been for a good 10 minutes, I'd say.
That Elder Drake line across the health bars just feels so tragic.
Yeah, and Dove is actually looking for a bit more. Don't know if they have the damage even with the Elder, but they're just going to take down the Nexus, and that's game number 1 going the way of KT. Took a little bit, but they got the job done, and we saw exactly what we were looking for from this composition in the later stage of that game.
There were some hiccups, though. It was not perfect. There were a few mistakes around.